Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ellie, aka All Too Swift, and I upload videos about all things Taylor Swift. Another thing that you might not know about me is that I have written and published 3 books. Today I want to take some time to talk to you about one of these books, Our Songs, which actually was just released a few days ago. My other books, if you're curious, are called The Swiftie Story and The Fire of London. They're all available on Amazon if you're interested. So, Our Songs. We can't exactly talk about Our Songs without talking first about The Swiftie Story. I created The Swiftie Story back in, I think November of last year was when I first came up with the idea for it. But basically, I asked people on the internet to send me the stories of how they became fans of Taylor and kind of just what she means to them. And I compiled them all into this giant book, which I then published and released on Amazon so that people could order it if they wanted to read the other stories. But the main goal behind this book was to get it to Taylor, and we're still in the process of trying to do that, but my dream is to one day be able to give this book to Taylor and show her how much she means to us. So that's the goal with this one. And with that book, a ton of people discovered the book after it had already been published, and they wanted a chance to have their stories included in a book. So I decided to create kind of like a sequel to it. So this is Our Songs. This is basically a sequel to the Swiftie Story, except it's a little bit more focused with the prompt. I asked people to fill out a form telling me what the most meaningful Taylor Swift song is to them and why. I got a ton of entries, and as you can see, I compiled a bunch of them into this book, Our Songs, which is also available on Amazon. But this book is super cool. I worked so hard on it, and I'm super proud of how it turned out because there are extra little activities in it. So you read through all of the stories, and then you come to my most meaningful Taylor Swift songs. And this is a space where you get to actually write inside the book and answer the prompts. So we have the first Taylor Swift song I ever heard, a song that made me a Swiftie, a song that's meaningful to me, just a bunch of different prompts. There's actually 13 different prompts that you can fill out and answer in the book. And then not only that, but there's also a section called My Eras Tour Experience, where basically you can answer all these different questions. If you've been to the Eras Tour, or if you haven't been, you can answer as what you wish would happen, kind of. But just about what day your show was, where your show was, what you wore, just all kinds of things. There's a spot to draw a picture or print out a picture and glue or tape it in there. Just kind of to record all your memories, since that was such a super, at least for me, it was a super important day in my life. I would love to have a space where I could just record all my memories from that day. And then after that, we come to the fun and games section, which this part is super fun, but there's just a bunch of different activity things. So there's Mad Libs that you can fill out. There's 3 different Mad Libs stories. And then there's a little trivia quiz about how much you know about Taylor Swift. The answers to the quiz are in the book as well. You fill out the quiz and then you turn the page and the answers are on the back. So you can check your work. I'm covering up the answers because I don't want you guys to get that spoiled for you. But over here, there's Write Your Own Song. A space for you to write out your verse and chorus and bridge and whatnot. Over here, we have a word scramble, a word search. There's actually 3 different word searches. And then these 2 mazes, but I called them labyrinths because Labyrinth is a Taylor song, obviously. There's a crossword puzzle with some little trivia questions. And this is probably my favorite part, but there's a little personality quiz that's which era are you in? And so there are 13 questions that you answer, and then you count up how many of each answer, how many A's, how many B's, how many C's, etc. And then depending on which one you got the majority of, that's how you score yourself. And then I don't want to show you the answer sheet because I don't want to spoil it, but depending on how you answer, then it'll tell you which era you're in. But yeah, I'm super proud of this book. It turned out so well. Literally, I never imagined it would turn out this good. This is a closer look at the cover. So it says Our Songs, and there's these 2 friendship bracelets that are blue and green because they're kind of debut era colors. And so since Our Song is a song from debut, I was kind of a little tie in there. And then the back, I'm also super proud of. Actually, the way that I did this to take the picture was I had a piece of cardboard and I poked holes in the cardboard, and then I pasted a piece of fabric that had music notes on it, so that the music notes are peeking through the holes. And so it's almost like Taylor's music is healing, kind of. These are the holes from people hurting us and whatever. Music is holding it together, kind of. I don't know. I thought it was really cute, kind of symbolic, but I'm super proud of how the cover turned out. I think it's amazing. But yeah, so that is a look at our songs. It's so just perfect. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. I'm sure you will. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for always supporting me in all my little projects. I hope you choose to buy this book, and I hope you love it if you do. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!